Satan's War Against Israel, Section 2.9. Then there are Christians. Israel, God's glory. We as Christians are to stand behind and respect God's chosen people. Neither the church or Israel deserve God's love, mercy, and grace. We all fall short of the glory and holiness of God. His mercy is beyond measure. We bow before Him in awe. In the end, all that love Him will enjoy His heavenly kingdom forever. Living in the end of days. We live in a day and age where liberals fan the flame. One can wonder just how violent and flagrantly wicked man can become before God intervenes. One of the most belligerent manifestations of evil is the hatred of anti-Semitism. From the post-Egyptian period to the present, we witness incomprehensible prejudice and hate toward the Jews. The UN had demonstrated incomparable prejudice against the Jewish state, an obvious double standard. This includes the Pomiot in Russia, neo-Nazis in Germany, in America, the bedsheet-clad Ku Klux Klanners. The largest and most prominent anti-Semitic group is the Muslim or Islamic group. The Islamic religion has spread throughout the world. There are many diverse sects of Islam. Yet there's one powerful linking factor, a common hate toward Jewry and the state of Israel. The worst group is the one that parades under the banner of Christianity. They are pseudo-Christian persecutors of Jewish people. They have chosen to do the devil's work in the name of the Prince of Peace. They parade in streets throughout the world. Their goal is to discredit Israel as God's chosen people. The deeper evil. Anti-Semitism is not merely a human invention. Yet, we cannot say the devil made me do it. Essentially, all anti-Semites are willing participants. They are willing to bear responsibility for their rebellious conduct. Those that wanted Jesus to be crucified took on a curse to their families. There is a larger conspirator. This conspirator is Satan. He has a determined program to destroy God's chosen people. History documents this vicious struggle against God. Then there are Christians. Stereotyping of the Jewish population is a major problem. They are not conspiring to take over the world in the name of Zionism. They are not obstinate and excessively wealthy or out to victimize Gentiles. A large portion of Christians are not the enemy. They take the biblical program for Israel very seriously. The scriptures, both Old and New Testament, are very clear as to where Israel stands with God. God has an amazing love for the Jewish people. They are His chosen people. God has a mission in Israel's rejection of their Messiah. Did God's people stumble and fall beyond recovery? Of course not. They were disobedient, so God made salvation available to the Gentiles. But He wanted His own people to become jealous and claim it for themselves. Now, if the Gentiles were enriched because the people of Israel turned down God's offer of salvation, think how much greater a blessing the world will share when they finally accept it. Romans 11:11 through 12. 3 facts that arise from this biblical text. Number 1, God is not finished with Israel. God has a special future plan for His people. They will reconcile the nation with the Messiah. Essentially, I will be their God and they will be my people, Jeremiah 31:33. This will occur when Jesus returns the second time. Number 2, this temporary fall has provided a grace gift of salvation to the Gentiles. This grace was initiated through Israel's national stumbling, Ephesians 2:14. We as Gentiles have the opportunity to join the believing remnant of Israel. We are in the family of God through Christ. Number 3, we as Christians are to show the Jewish population the best of what the Christian walk actually is. Anti-Semitism has no place in a true Christian walk. We are to demonstrate the compassion of the Messiah to our Jewish brothers that do not know Christ. The source of the Messiah, the 12 disciples, and the Bible is God's chosen people, from ancient Israel to the present day. True Christianity is to be a demonstration of God's love for His people. Both Jews and Gentiles have a place in God's future and in God's kingdom. If you want to study in more depth, I have included URLs to a PDF and the desktop phone graphic studies that I put on Facebook. Let God's Word show you His truth.